What's up, everyone, and welcome back to ClearTalk. In this video, we're going to be talking about the fact that today is the day of reckoning. Today is the day that the United States is going to have to decide what our future really is. It's time to invoke the 25th Amendment, or we completely just fucking fall to complete disaster. We're going to be talking about showing up all the reactions and things that are being said since the genocidal comment that the president sent out this morning. And it's whatever. We're going to talk about all this. Thank you very much for joining me here. If you are new to the channel, welcome to ClearTalk. If you'd like to check out more from the channel, please do so. Consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all the good stuff to get more videos in front of more people. To help grow. It's free for you. Amazing for this channel. Help grow this channel because I mean, I like we need more. We need more talk about this. I mean, if you don't, even if you don't, whatever. I'm. This is serious. This is serious. It's like, who cares about all the complete nonsense of like other stupid shit, all the shit that is supported and funded and liked and subscribed to and followed across X and YouTube, and like that is just complete nonsense and ridiculousness, childish shit or whatever. The people on the right that are like they get all kinds of support financially, platformed and everything that says absolute nonsense. I'm trying to invoke and like clarity here. I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to be serious here. I'm trying to bring concern and awareness to complete chaos. Okay, and if you feel like you would like to support that kind of content, then this is the place for you. Okay, and there are other places too. I'm not the only one, clearly, but if you would like to, please consider subscribing. All the good stuff. If you want to go further, there's Patreon there. $3. If you can give $3. I know the economy is shit, so I get it. If you can't, that's fine. But $3 to support any of the channels that you would like, to help grow those channels, to help grow Patreon, help grow JMD Nation, and support to that growth how you would like. Any support and contributions that you give is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. And if you are returning, you're freaking amazing. You are amazing, and I will tell you that every time. Welcome back. Okay, so as we know, the president gave his genocidal comment this morning. A whole civilization will be brought, will be ended. What was that fucking ridiculous? Oh, we'll die tonight, never to be brought back again. This one here. Okay. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. What we are witnessing. It truly is. There was one more thing that I was going to bring up. Give me just a second to bring that up because yeah, here it is. Okay. In response, because I meant to bring it up a minute ago before I started the video and I got hung on something else and I forgot. Anyways, in response, all right, Ryan Grimm shares this on X. All right, this is in Iran. Okay, Iranians form human chain around power plants and bridges as Donald Trump warns a whole civilization will die. As Trump issues this most explicit threat yet, videos circulate online showing civilians gathering around power stations and key infrastructure. All right. People are going, you want to destroy our power plants, you want to destroy our bridges, then you're going to have to kill us to do so. The amount of bravery and courage of Iran right now is like, it is quite frankly moving. When you have a genocidal maniac making threats on Truth Social, our president making threats that he's going to obliterate a civilization, and this civilization is quite literally putting themselves in harm's way. This is not even a military act. This is not even a military act. These are civilians protesting, gathering in front, human chain. So, okay, you're going to threaten war crimes? Then here, we're going to add to that. You now have to kill us in order to do so. That is, whoo. That is wild. That is wild and amazing at the same time. I can't even, like, it's you know, Trump says all this, and then it was just a few days ago, okay? It's just a few days ago, Trump was talking about running for president in Venezuela. I shit you not. Here he is. That comment in itself is insane to say. I'm good at language. I'm going to run for president. Did you hear that? The dude is lost his mind. He's lost his mind. He's lost his absolute freaking mind. And there is now a list. Okay, Julian Androni. I'm probably jacking his name up here, but he put out a thread. He's got a thread going on for people to list, and he's listing out as well Congress members who are invoking the 25th Amendment, or calling for invoking the 25th Amendment. Okay, we have Yasmin Ansari, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Ed Markey. And you notice these are all Democrats, okay? Shri Thanador, I think that's how you say it. Marjorie Taylor Greene, although she's no longer technically in Congress, but she has gone full blown, anti-Trump now. Diane DeJetti, Sidney Kamlager, Dove, Mark Pocan, Summer Lee, Delia Ramirez, Sarah McBride, Seth Moulton, Maloney Stansberry, and all these are Democrats. It goes on. Ro Khanna, Maxwell Frost, Ayanna Presley, Johnny Oslowski. I don't even know. I'm probably jacking that up. Julie Johnson, Sarah Jacobs. I mean, it goes on and 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 on. All Democrats, okay? You're not seeing listing out here of Republicans yet, outside of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene. But, and I mean, but that's just not enough. It's not enough. This list needs to continue to grow. It needs to continue to grow. It needs to be all kinds of people. But can we even trust that? Because calls have been coming for J.D. Vance to invoke the 25th Amendment, because he supposedly didn't quite, agree with a lot of stuff been going on here. All right. But yet here he is in a he's in like Hungary right now with Viktor Orban, absolute horrible humanitarian leader there, talking about and this is after Trump says this on social media this morning, talking about how we have tools in our toolbox that we so far have not decided to use. And this is being said as Trump is threatening a genocide. So apparently he's completely on and complicit and accepting of what's being done or what's being planned. Or he doesn't have the balls to go against it. So you can just fucking throw that away. Now you have a lot of MAGA like Republicans lashing out against this, like influencers and media figures that are coming out against this more and more and more. I mean, you just had Alex Jones of all just not, like invoking the 25th Amendment himself and talking about, but his is over like the fact that he's done realize or thinks that Trump has lost his mind, which he has, but like it's a mental like disease, full on, dementia, and that for him makes him not capable of running the country, and that whatever. I mean, that's fine. You've even had Megyn Kelly here lately that has been trying and acting like she's bashing, but then she even says some crazy shit like this today, and of all her criticism of Trump here lately, but then she says something like this. So she is arguing that Trump could literally drop an actual nuke and she would still vote Republican over Democrats, because Democrats, for her, would potentially drop a like figurative nuke on our own country by their policies. Like, that's equivocal for her to Trump dropping an actual fucking nuke on some country or whatever, Iran or whatever. Like, that is absolutely insane to say. That is buffoonery. That is stupidity. And this woman is platformed and supported and worth probably millions at this point. And I'm honestly lost a lot of respect for Emily here, like humoring this and laughing at the comment. And I what little bit of respect I have from her, from breaking points or counterpoints, even though I do not agree with a lot of her policy ideas and things that she supports, but most of the time she's at least somewhat reasonable. But for her to laugh at this stupidity and not push back on her, at least not in this part of the video, but even just the laugh itself was like, why are you laughing at this? That's not something to laugh at. Trump could literally drop a nuke and you laughed at that. Like, I just don't even, I lost respect there completely. And then the irony of all this, you have the State Department releasing an hour ago where Rubio is talking about, Iran is, a regime that doesn't believe in laws, rules, or anything. That's what makes them a state-sponsored terrorism. And that's the reason why, we have to do what we're doing. So while our own president is quite literally threatening a genocide, we have bombed schools, we have bombed infrastructure, we have bombed oil fields, gas fields, we have bombed hospitals. It's almost like we don't have any laws or rules also. So while you argue that Iran doesn't, and that's what makes them a state sponsor of terrorism, sounds to me like you're talking about the United States. I don't even like. It's insane to me what we were talking about here and what's being said. I'm losing my mind on this. We are at a pivotal moment in the next 24 hours. Whether we as a civilization completely go off the deep end. Let Trump go off the deep end and him take us with him. Like we need everyone and anyone who doesn't agree to us literally committing potentially a genocide by a whole civilization dying tonight, as Trump so just flagrantly and nonchalantly boasted about on True Social, because apparently he thinks he can just say anything and put anything and it's just going to be accepted. The Iranian people are protesting by placing themselves around their infrastructure in human change right now in a remarkable show of strength and determination and dare for us to commit war crimes. We have Congress people calling for the 25th Amendment. And while, yes, there are figures that are crazy like Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson last night did straight up break from Trump. You have Tucker Carlson calling for the military. What few military officials might still be in the military, since Hegseth is like just eliminating and removing all of the generals and stuff like that oppose him and oppose this administration, what few might still be in there that could potentially push back and argue and like say, yeah, no, fuck this, we're not doing this. He's asking for them to please refuse such orders. Tucker Carlson has said some crazy shit in the past, and he is a maniac and has horrible policies. But I guess I can give him this credit that he is not willing to fucking commit a genocide. And he is willing and bold enough to be like, Trump, U.S. officials, military officials, this is your moment to choose whether you go through with commands that will literally place you not just in war crime territory. We're talking about genocide here. We're talking about Nazi-like shit. It's time for you to resign, take action, prevent him from assessing a nuclear launch codes. Because when you're arguing to completely obliterate a country, a whole civilization in one night, nuclear option has got to be in top of mind. Like, that's what we're talking about here. And I know that's extreme to say. And we have ways of doing that without nuclear strikes. But like this guy, Trump has been wanting to use the nuke codes for a while now. He wanted to nuke a fucking hurricane. Much less nuke a country. Like, because he thinks they're cool. This is the most maniacal war mongrel hawk ever that's been in the White House. He's insane. He's absolutely insane. And we can't trust anyone in the fucking regime to actually do anything. We can't trust J.D. Vance or Hegseth or Stephen Miller or Pam Bondi or any of them. We can't expect any of them to push back because they are so entangled in being yes men and yes women, yes persons, to giving and sucking Trump off in every opportunity that they can. It has to be outside of it. It has to be Congress. It has to be the judicial system or the actual military itself to push back and be like, absolutely not. Trump needs to be removed from office. He needs to be arrested for war crimes and never allowed to have power of any sort again. We as a nation are at the crux right now of literally going off the fucking deep end. What side of history are you going to be on? I'm speaking to everyone, whether you're military, whether you're congressional, whether you're judicial, whether you're in the administration, whether you're not in the administration, whether you're regular fucking Joe out there working today, doing like, or sitting at home and looking at this and going, what the actual fuck? Are you willing to be complicit and be silent on the ruler of the free world, threatening the obliteration of a civilization. A genocide, a war crime, potentially to the extreme of nuking. Like, this is it. This is it. Are we willing to take the risk and just call the bluff? Or are we really, or are we going to be proactive in just making sure that there's absolutely no possibility of something like the all of the threats that this administration has thrown in the direction of Iran and Venezuela and Cuba and all other countries that we have attacked and put down and blamed for this and that, like the entire the entire European Union, EU, basically at this point is pushed back against the United States. Even today, after what Trump said, the UK themselves are cutting off the United States to their bases in the area. Spain said no. France said no. Italy said no. Now the UK, the one that was like the most like kind of nudging in there and like, we would like to get into this, but we know it would be kind of bad. They have finally been like, fuck this. And Iran has stated they are cutting off all ties, period. Cutting off all communicational ties after this morning's comment. So there is no negotiating going on today. They were like, fuck this. No. You going to sit there and threaten that? No. No deal, period. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Puff your chest and do what you're going to do. It's insane. Get him out of office right the fuck now. He needs to be removed. He needs to be removed. He needs to be removed immediately. And this is crazy. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. And if you continue to support this shit, then you are insane. Let me know what you think. Till next time, peace. JMD, I'm out.